Hamilton's natural bristle brushes include the Professional, the Fibreglass, and the Utility. Now, natural bristle brushes are made from some sort of animal hair: hog, badger, sable, squirrel, goat, pony, or even ox hair. Historically, China and Japan are known for their expertise in the manufacturing of paintbrushes, particularly those using animal hair, while other countries like India and the USA also have a presence in this market space. So let's begin with the Hamilton's Utility All-Purpose Paintbrush. It's ideal for the DIY or contractor because of two things. It's affordable and it is of a good quality. It's an ideal brush for everyday use because natural bristles work best with solvent-based coatings. So I'm going to use the Utility to apply a highly effective rust primer on a piece of bare mild steel. And the primer I'm going to be using is a black edge primer, which is commonly used on braais and fireplaces because of its heat resistance up to 200 degrees Celsius. There are also water-based primers for steel in different colors, including black, but for those primers you'd use one of Hamilton's synthetic paint brushes, like the Viva. But for this etch primer, we're using a natural bristle brush, the Utility. Etch primers are generally sprayed when doing large surface areas, as it's quick drying and it's a thinners based primer. But for smaller workable areas, it can be brush applied like I'm doing using the natural bristle Utility paintbrush. Hamilton's Fibreglass brush is an ideal brush for applying varnishes, solvent-based, that is, varnishes, resins, and so many other coatings. And with its unvarnished handle, that's the thing I love about it. If you mess solvent onto it, nothing comes off, no coating of the handle like the other brushes have will come off on your hands, etc. It's a very rugged brush, a tough brush, a very versatile brush. And we're going to use this natural blonde bristle brush to apply a varnish to clean timber. So if you're applying varnish for the first coat onto clean timber, I always thin it a little bit, about 10 to 15% with mineral turpentine to aid penetration into the timber. Varnish is a clear or colored hard drying liquid coating, typically made from resins, oils, and solvents, three ingredients that a natural bristle brush like Hamilton's Fibreglass brush will love. Now, varnishes are used to protect and enhance wood. And when you do a colored varnish with each coat, the timber will go darker. So be patient if you're trying to get the right color tone out of your wood. Okay, so natural bristle brushes are less suitable for water-based paints and varnishes and primers because the stiffer bristles leave visible brush marks. And with a natural bristle brush, it absorbs water, eventually causing the bristle to go limp. With Hamilton's Professional Natural Bristle Brush, this brush has a nice stiff bristle, which is going to give me the desired coverage and full thickness when I'm painting wood. And it's a characteristic that we need when doing timber, when painting it with a hard wearing coating. So I'm going to use this professional brush to do exactly that. To get the hardest wearing finish on timber, solvent-based products are the best and the most durable. But first we need to primer the timber with pink wood primer. Now, what does pink wood primer do? It prepares bare wood surfaces for painting by sealing the timber, improving adhesion, and creating a uniform base for a smoother, more durable finish. So the correct system is one nice coat of pink wood primer followed by a coat of universal undercoat. Now the wood primer is solvent-based, the undercoat as well, and then the top coat is going to be a thick-bodied, non-drip enamel, ideal for the professional brush. We're going to get a nice smooth application with the non-drip enamel as our final two coats. And once you've got this 4-coat system on, you've got something very, very durable and hard wearing. The pros of the natural bristle is it works better with solvent-based coatings. With oil-based coatings, the bristle allows for better paint collection, storage, and distribution. And it's our ideal brush for achieving various textured paint effects. The cons are it requires careful maintenance. Bristles tend to break during extended use, and they're generally more expensive. So for all your solvent-based products, whether priming, steel with a black edge primer, or varnishing your timber, or applying a polyurethane non-drip enamel, with Hamilton's natural bristle brushes, you're going to get the perfect finish.